Okay. There we go. As long as everything is working the way that it should be working, we are now live. So hello and welcome to everyone who is watching the Written Melanin channel. Today is a very special and auspicious day because I am here with the one, the only, the birthday girl, Audra Russell. And today is also the celebration of We Are Dying Gods going out into the world. It is on the shelf behind me, at least it was. I got distracted, so let me grab my copy so I can hold it up too. Doggone it. It's out in the world today, folks. And
thank you, Mama Deborah, for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Bianca, for the birthday wishes. Thank you all. So, Chelsea, I have one thing to say before we really get started.
Okay.
There's one lie in this book that you know your ass told.
What I do?
No, Brandi can't fit in no bathtub with Jack.
First of all, it's a fantasy world, and that bathtub is as big as I want it to be. Thank you very much.
I sit there, I was like, she knows she lying. Ain't no bathtub. We had a whole discussion on a whole podcast about.
You know what? It's my fantasy world, and I can make it so that normal sized people can get in bathtubs. Okay, we are not constrained by American architecture. Okay, tall people like to soak too. Don't come out here with that. The whole book is a lie. None of it happened. It's not nonfiction.
Your premise is a little shaky, is all I'm saying.
You know what? This is why I don't deal with Audra. Y'all see that? Y'all see this? We supposed to be celebrating. It's supposed to be a good time. And what does she do? She come out the gate choosing violence.
I'm having a good time, ma'am. And I listen, the way you wrote things, it was like the word crown was next to the word royal. I'm like, this girl really loves her alcohol, because
the way the depression had a grip on me when I wrote that first book. So yeah, you're the first person to actually pick up on that. That royal shader. Shader's royal shader is named Crown.
Crown Royal. I was like, this girl. She tripping. Woo! Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. And Chelsea, happy release day to you.
Thank you.
This book, I told Chelsea before we got on, I was just like, here, let's pose for a picture.
Okay. That'll go somewhere. Don't know where, but it'll go somewhere. Wait, do it again. I'm gonna grab a screenshot.
Okay, ready?
What? Okay, I got it.
I just told Chelsea beforehand, I read this book last night, the end of it, because I had, I was struggling to get to the end because people kept bugging me, and I just wanted to read, and I couldn't read on Saturday because it was my birthday crab feast. And on Sunday, I read a little bit, but then my husband took me out to see Oppenheimer, and then, so I was like reading on Sunday, and then I finished last night, and I was just like, I need to read this again in the morning, these last 2 chapters, because damn. I just don't know what to think.
That's such high praise.
Listen, I don't know how the hell I'm going to ask you any kind of questions on this when you come on the podcast, because I can't ask questions because everything would be a spoiler.
It would. Well, I feel like for sequels, you have to be ready for a spoilery conversation because it's just like, it touches on a lot of things that happened in the first book. Also, while y'all are here, go ahead and tap that like button because this is a beautiful day and there's no reason not to do it. So
yes.
Also, shout out to everybody who came in. Felicia, Ben, Ma, hey Ma, Jay Monet, Bianca, La, Fatima, Christina, Ashley, welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I just want you to know that if you have not picked up your copy of We Are Dying Gods, there is still a link in the description box below for you to do that, or you can get it wherever books are sold. It's everywhere. Today is release day, so it's everywhere, and I'm excited. Everywhere. And if you get it from me, though, it'll be signed.
Like Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. Yeah. Listen, Bianca,
this stream is. We're going to try to keep it as spoiler free as possible, and if we get into spoiler territory, I will warn you. I will.
I didn't even prepare no questions. I was like, I can't ask her nothing about this book because not even just book one, not even included. It's like I can't ask you certain things because it'll ruin it for people. Like it's.
I mean, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
All I'm gonna say is, I had respect for Freya in the first book. I was like, Freya's a badass. I do not like Freya.
Freya goes through some, there's some things that change in book 2.
I am upset with you for making me like Sarah.
You're welcome.
I hate you.
You're welcome.
Because she starts off, I will say, she starts off in this damn book puking up a storm. I'm like, bitch, get yourself together.
That's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. The first chapter is available on my website.
It's not. Like, get it together. What are you doing? Stop being such a little brat. Come on now. Like, I was like, see? I was like, still don't like her. She gets on my nerves. Sarah ain't worth a damn. And then by the end of the book, you got me feeling some kind of way about this girl.
I mean, I will say this. If you have not picked up the book yet, everybody grows in this book. Everybody has a little growth arc. Okay? Everybody goes through some changes. some real reveals and revelations.
I'm trying to read you know what, my eyes is on not usually I can read my chat thing and I'm like straining without my glasses. Thank you, Ashley, for the happy birthday, Ben. It's not I might take you up on that offer for some questions. It's not that I don't have questions. I have some really great questions. I wrote them out. But like I can't use them. Because I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I don't even want the littlest spoilers. Because I need people to enjoy this book the way I did.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Montrez. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And thank you for the book wishes for Chelsea.
Thank you. I'm so excited, you guys.
I'm mad that you got me, like I said, Mara. I don't know how you say all these names. Mara.
It's Mara.
I'm scared of Mara.
As you should be.
Yeah, like that. She could wreck your whole life.
The whole life. Okay, so for those of you who have not read the book, again, not spoiler. This is a very safe conversation. I will warn you before we get to any spoiler territory. There are some new characters introduced, and one of the things that happens in this book is we make it to Rope's domain in this book. So if you've read book 1, then you know that they go on an adventure. There's a reason there's a map included. All right. And there was one domain that we just didn't get to in the first book. In this book, we make it there. And
oh, yes.
Rope's domain is the capital of the queendom. It's where the queen lives. And if you know anything about the first book, Brandi is from where the queen lives. So we get a lot of information, I'll say, about how things work in the Queen's Tower. So there are some new characters who come into play. And you realize that, Brandi is not there's a reason why there's a collective of shadows, okay? Like, Brandi is top tier, but she's not the only one. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell you my favorite scene? I can't even go into it really, but my favorite scene is in the ballroom.
Yeah. I have had a feeling. Okay, can we talk about the ballroom?
With
you know what? With redacted and redacted, doing redacted to redacted.
I didn't say it. I didn't say the names because I knew that would give stuff away. But
yeah, don't spoil the end of the book.
What you did with them?
I know you got your book early. Was I able to send you any merch?
I'm just so excited.
She just screamed at me, y'all.
When I tell y'all, I'm so impressed with this book. I almost cursed. I almost said the F word. I went to my library and was like, please get these books. I put in the request.
Please do that.
There is not a book that has made me scream like that ever.
She trying to give me feelings on this live, y'all. She trying to give me feelings. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Like, this was your birthday present, so happy birthday.
Girl.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The ballroom.
I just need you to know that I wrote that scene like 5 times before I finally was just like, this is what it's going to be. This is it. So I need you guys to know that if you enjoyed book 1, you'll enjoy book 2, and that it does come with the same content warnings as book 1, which is for violence on the page. So go into it with that mindset.
All I'm saying is I need some shaders.
I want some shaders too. They would be fun. Dangerous, but fun.
I need a shader to take care of the person that had me looking like a troll and you looking like a...
You know what? Chill, man.
Lady. That's all I'm going to say.
Chill,
I'm not mentioning
man.
no name. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Speaking of maps, I'm happy the second book has a map because I'm so sorry that your dog ate the map. But yeah,
I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny. I'm just saying.
Yes, the books come with a map, and if you pre-ordered the book up through today, I'll go through today as well, or until supplies last. I will also be including the artwork that comes with the book. Audra didn't get it because she got her book early, but she also got her book early. So
what didn't I get? What you say?
The artwork. Did I send you the artwork with your book?
I got the postcard of her with the shorts on.
Okay, so yeah, you got your stuff.
And I got the map and I got the bookmark.
Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure if you had your stuff by the time if I had already ordered the stuff by the time I sent you your book.
I left them on the couch. I'm not going to get them, but yeah.
Benjamin, I know you're listening. If you would like to bring me examples of the merchandise.
That's the bookmark.
Yeah. So there's lots of artwork, and I'll ask you this, Aja. Do you know who's on the bookmark? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Brandi.
Okay. I was curious.
If you read the book, that becomes obvious. Because when you read a certain scene, this will become obvious. Yeah. I might not have known before I read the book, but yeah.
Yeah. So this is the paperback. So if you guys want either version, because I know, here's the thing. When I was making the book, I was like, I want y'all to be able to get a matching set. So if you got the hardback, there's the hardback. If you got the paperback, there's the paperback. They came out at the same time, so you can literally just get whichever version makes you happy and completes your set. Because obviously you have a set.
I have to get a paperback one because I have a paperback and a hardback of the first one.
So yeah, and then this was
I want the box. I need to buy the box. Do you have any boxes left? I just want the box.
I do have some boxes left.
I want the box.
Okay. And
I'm just saying, I want the box.
Okay. And then, yeah, it comes with plenty of pretty artwork.
Okay, now I didn't get that one. I got the one with her in the shorts.
Yes.
Also a scene from the book.
All of them are scenes from the book.
Well, yeah.
So, but the artwork, one of the images is exclusive to the box and the bundle. So if you're like, hey, I don't have the first book, so you don't want to like get the box, that's fine. You can order the bundle and it'll still come with that one. So there you go. But yeah, y'all, all of the artwork is from the same artist, and they all match specific scenes in the book. So basically, I sent the book to my cover artist. It was like, have fun. And she was like, great. And so she sent me back some artwork. And she's like, this is what I had in mind. I was like, let's go with that. So
wow. Well, she did the damn thing because, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just so excited, y'all. Also, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask in the chat, and I will try to answer with whatever I can in the most non-spoilery fashion that I can. And I will also ask this. Does anyone raise your hand if you're in the chat and you do not have a copy of the book yet? Because if not, and Ben says it's okay, I think we could do a giveaway of at least the ebook. I know I could. He said I could do a giveaway of the ebook. What is Audra?
What?
You already have the book.
No. I want to win. I just love this book.
She's so competitive, y'all.
I'm just saying. I just, I'm gonna go buy an ebook because I want it in all formats because I love this book and I gotta read it again. I gotta start over from the beginning again and read it through because
I will say that if you are stumbling upon this and you see this, We Are Dying Gods and We Are the Origin, the Wrath of the Gods series is not episodic. You cannot
alone.
You cannot pick up book 2 if you have not read book 1. I mean, you can. You're grown. I can't tell you how to live your life.
You'll be lost.
But there are a lot of things that are set up in book 1 that are not going to make sense to you in book 2.
You gonna be like, quoi?
Like, ¿Qué pasa?
Just saying, don't do it.
But yeah,
don't do it.
So, and it was really cool because I was on a live last night with one of the members of my street team, and she was unboxing her book box, and she was talking about how she has 8 copies of the book, and I was just like, and this is all We Are the Origin. We're not talking We Are Dying Gods. She has 8 copies of We Are the Origin, and I was just like, why?
Why did she have 8 copies?
I don't know. She said that. So I'm gonna try to remember her breakdown, but she's like, the first one that she got was she got it from Amazon when I popped up on her FYP on TikTok, and then she realized that she could purchase from me directly. So then she went ahead and got the book for me because she's like, cool, I'll just give the other book to my best friend. Not a big deal. I guess we were supposed to stop at 2, but if you purchase the book from me on my site, then I also send you the ebook complimentary so that like while you're waiting for the physical copy in the mail, or if you're like, I don't know, if you're an actual bookish community person and you're like, you don't want to break the spine on your book, you can read the book and still have it be pretty on your shelf, right? So she got the ebook of it. So that was a third. That was a third copy. And then she ended up getting the limited edition, which also comes with an ebook. So that's up to 5. And then she got the audiobook. And then I think she also got another special version at some point. So it was just like she ended up with 8 copies of We Are the Origin. I'm like, yo, this makes my heart feel good. It's like an author that
I was a badass with 3.
I have like 2 copies of the book, one for me and one for Ben.
You got fans, girl. You got fans.
That's crazy. Okay, and Bianca said, I don't have it yet. I'm tempted to get the box, though, so I can have the artwork. I encourage getting the box. There's so much in the box. There's the artwork. There's stickers. The box itself has an exclusive quote on it that doesn't show up anywhere else in the book. It also comes with the hardback. It comes with the ebook. And it also comes with the scented candle. And it also comes with an author note. So there's a lot that goes into the box. There's a lot of love and care that goes into it. So, yeah. And
not Ben talk about while supplies last.
No, for real, because I didn't.
He's such a salesman. I love it.
And I will also say this: the candle that comes in the box is truly limited edition exclusive because I didn't find this out until after I had gotten the candles. But the person I got it from, she doesn't have her candle business anymore. So you cannot go to her website anymore and just purchase the candles. And also it's an actual exclusive scent to the book and it's colored green to match the inside of the book. So there are literally only 55 candles in existence. 54 because I burned one before I realized. So there are 54 candles in existence. So if you want one, then you're gonna have to get it. Benjamin, I know you're still listening, babe. If you'd like to bring me a candle so I can show it off on screen, we can do that. But yeah, and La's the candle is top tier. So yes, and also, Audrey, you got the hardback, right, or the paperback? Did you? Hardback. Okay. All right. So something that I would like your opinion on. Mm-hmm. When you open the inside cover.
Mm-hmm.
You have some out of context quotes.
Uh-huh.
How did you feel about that? Also, I need y'all to know that everyone who shows up in the book in these out of context quotes, they agreed to this. I did not just steal them.
Okay.
But also,
not only does she have them there, but she got like
there's like 8 of them inside. Yeah.
There's 2 pages of it inside. Okay. So the first thing I'm thinking, I'm reading all this shit before I, start the book, and I'm like, why is Sarah pukey? What is her dumb ass doing now? And I'm like, read the room, shawty. And I'm reading through the stuff. I'm like, what the hell is getting ready to happen in this book? Like, what is going on? What is going on? And, then I'm like, as I'm reading, I'm remembering all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I get it now.
She said, I know where the comments come from.
Yeah, but when you're reading, if you read this beforehand, you're like, what the hell is getting ready to happen up in this book?
I need y'all to know that my favorite quote, because there's like 8 of them in here. If you get the hardback, actually it's in both versions. So if you get it, there's a quote from Law. First of all, shout out to Law Purvis. Okay, she's an author. Her upcoming book, her book is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but I have read bits and pieces of it, and y'all not ready, and I'm excited for it. But perks of being an author. What? Anyway, when I tell you, her comments had me dying when I was going through it. When I tell you this entire book could have I might make a limited edition that instead of spicy scenes, you get all of the funny comments from my beta readers in the margins. So you can feel like you're reading along with them. Which I'll be interested in that because you know me, I'll say something and be like, oh, that actually is a good idea. And I'll get special artwork and stuff just like I did for the other limited edition. But yeah. There are so many good comments.
Yeah, like Ashley, girl, leave that boy alone. Matter of fact, leave them all alone. Yeah, really, just please do.
It's a journey, you guys. Also, here's the candle. So it comes in a matte black because, of course, shader. The candle's called Baby Shader. In my mind, this candle's called Baby Shader. So it's black, and on the inside, it looks like this.
Oh.
And it smells like fall, and I love it. It's warm, and it's sweet, and it smells like what you would imagine a shader to smell like. So, yes.
Girl.
And no, they are not sold individually. You have to get the box. But also keep in mind that if you have 2 copies of the book, that's fine. They're sold with 8. So you're still on one hand counting. So throwing that out there. I love my girl though. I really do. When I tell you she is top tier advocate of the Wrath of the Gods, for sure. You too, Audra, and everybody who gets the book, I am so grateful. I just be over here in my feelings half the time. Like, oh my God, you like the book? You like the story that I wrote? I made this up. Oh my God, thank you.
When Xena showed up and Zariel.
Zariel.
There you go. See, I told you I don't know how to say
Also, that's
these
a
people.
spoiler. Sorry, you guys.
No. Is it? Only a spoiler if you say who it is.
Anywho, there are lots of people showing up in this book.
I'm just saying. Your Z people are a little scary.
Not all of them.
They're a little scary. That's all I'm going to say.
Well.
A lot of Z's going on up in here. And I don't mean sleepy. That's all I'm saying.
Well. Oh, that being said, I do want to do a giveaway for the ebook. So it is about 25 minutes into it. So we're about, 30 minutes into the stream? I don't know. The timer isn't working the way it normally works.
Yeah, well, you started right at 10.
Did we? The way math is not... my brain's all over the place. So we're going to do a giveaway. And if you guys have been on the channel before, then y'all know how this works. Put a number in the chat between 1 and 50, and then I will ask my little assistant over here to pick a number at random, and whoever is the closest will win a copy of the ebook of We Are Dying Gods. So, if you'd like to win, from 9:26 until 9:26, From 26 minutes after the hour to 30 minutes after the hour. Good Lord, you got 4 minutes. Let's go.
Ben said, what's your favorite chapter opening?
No, I think he's asking you because he knows what mine
He
is.
asking me? Oh, well.
Mine is chapter 15, I want to say.
Because I folded it.
Not you abusing the book.
I dog-eared lots of pages in this book. You know I'm for the book violence, so just get over it.
It's fine. It's your book. It's your book. Whatever makes you happy.
Oh, your mommy said 31. Jay said 27.
Okay.
And Ben said Audra. Let me find. I love them all.
I think
Chelsea be deep. I'm just saying. Okay, this is my favorite, chapter 8.
Okay, you're gonna have to read it because I don't remember what that one is.
I didn't know if you wanted me to read it or not.
I feel like you can read it.
Okay. Mortals are interesting in that even when confronted with absolute facts, if they dislike it, they will find a way to delude themselves, masking the truth, cloaking it in skewed reasoning, twisting it around their own logic, transforming it into something it never was, something they can accept. They do this often. They call it hope.
Yep.
When I tell y'all this book is worth reading alone just for the damn chapter openings, Chelsea's a whole philosopher up in here, okay? Like a whole ass philosopher up in here. Get Nietzsche. Get anybody else. There's no more Nietzsche. It's Chelsea.
Oh, snap. Well, thank you.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
2 more minutes to drop a number in the chat between 1 and 50.
I'm just saying. She's a whole philosopher.
I have fun writing them. I always have fun writing them. I be stressed out sometimes, but I have fun.
I think you could see a little into Chelsea's soul with each one of these chapter opening things. I really do think.
Not my soul. Good Lord.
Yep, your soul. Like when someone is willing to know you, to paint their world with even your darkest colors and celebrate your light, even when they are being drenched in their own rain. Cherish them, for not many are blessed enough to be able to call such a person friend. That is you, ma'am.
You know what that is?
Totally.
You want to know what that is? It starts with a T, ends with a Rama. It's trauma.
She said it starts with a T and ends with a Rama. Whatever. If you learned that, then I dare say that the trauma.
Look, it like literally lights up my whole little time, my whole little life. Because I'm just like, y'all really...
You should be glowing right now. The light should be so bright that we can't even see you. Because, ma'am. See, even your husband says it. You can see bits of Chelsea in every word. You absolutely can.
Well, I'm glad. Okay. Mm-hmm. It is 30 minutes after the hour. So we are going to go ahead and get into this raffle. So...
And can I just say that while I was reading, the whole book was your voice reading to me in my head. I'm just saying.
I love that for you. Oh, remind me to bring that up for later. Also, shout out to Pat, who is here from the UK. Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Also, Read, Live, Listen just popped in. Montrez as well. Hello. All right, let's do this raffle, you guys. All right. Hey, Google. Pick a number between 1 and 50.
7.
Y'all heard that, right?
7.
Oh, Bianca, you won.
Look at 7.
Number 9, you are the closest.
Hey!
Congratulations. Round of applause. Please send me your email. Or
said hallelujah. She having a whole shouting time.
If you follow me on social media anywhere, just send me a DM with your email so that I can go ahead and get you your ebook. Yay, I'm so excited.
Yay, congratulations.
I love sending books out. And also, this is a free reminder that if you haven't already, please go to your local library and request my book, even if you already have it, because they will buy the book so other people can read it. So, please.
That's what I did.
Request the book at your local library. And it also helps because the more libraries that purchase the book, the higher my book rises in the rankings in Ingram Sparks' catalog, which means when people start looking for books, they will find my book, even if you never actually go to your library to get the book. So, would appreciate it. But speaking...
We should do a campaign to get one person in every state to request it at their library.
That would be cool. That would be really cool. I might... Nah. Because the way my brain is set up...
I might... Nope.
No. The way I would immediately lose interest once we got to those Midwest states, because I'm like, I don't know what they are.
I got a friend in Chicago. I might ask her to do it.
Is that Midwest? I feel like that's like upper.
Yes, that's Illinois. Illinois, trust me, I live there. It's the Midwest.
Okay.
Michigan, Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa. Yeah.
Yep, you said a bunch of stuff that I'm like, I have no mental map for reference for where those are at. So,
right, smack dab, strip down the middle.
Okay, cool, cool. Well, yeah. So that. I was gonna say something. Wait.
Oh, Pat said Bianca 9 is closer to 7 than my 8. Oh, Chelsea, you done started.
I didn't see the 8. Wait a second.
Oh.
I'm going through the chat. I see 31, 27, 16, 13, 9, and 14.
Oh, Pat said 8, supporting from UK. Okay, yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Right there, right above Ben's.
Oh, I thought the 8 was part of your username. Oh, snap, I'm dumb. I'm so sorry. We can have 2 winners because that's a tie. Pat, please send me your email as well. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, Pat, I thought it was part of your username too. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought your username was Pat_8. I'm so sorry.
Me too. As a matter of fact, if you hadn't said 8, I wouldn't have even.
Yes, but I'm not. I swear I'm not picking favorites. But please also send me your emails because, like I said, it's a tie. So yeah, DM me on whatever platform.
And said 8 is closer than 9.
Math. Shit.
She looks perplexed, y'all. Right now.
No, because in my mind I'm like, is it? For some reason, my mind went
7. You picked the Google picked 7.
I don't care how it actually works. That's not what my mind did. That's not what my mind did.
7. Therefore, 8 is closer than 9 is.
My brain really just went 8, 7, 9.
Quit.
It really just went 8, 7, 9. And I was like, is it closer? 7 is between 8 and 9. No, it's not.
No. It's really
this is why I write books, y'all. And this is why when I tell you
I'm glad that there's an automatic page number or we would all be lost.
You would. You would. Y'all have shapes in the corners.
What page am I on? Page triangle.
Triangle. 90-degree triangle. There we go. Isosceles triangle. There we're at.
See, I don't know the names of all them triangles, so I'll be like, shit. I don't know what this shape is, but that's the page I'm on. It's got 6 sides.
We're on page hexagon. Octagon. Chapter octagon triangle. That's where we're at.
Stomach hurts.
That's what it would be. Because when I tell you the hardest part of this book was not coming up with, it was not figuring out what happens in the beginning. It was not figuring out what happens with Sarah. It was not coming up with new characters. It was not editing. You know what the hardest part was? At the top of those pages, after every chapter, it tells you how long it is to that ceremony. And I had to do math every single time. And I was like, wait a second, does this make sense in the timeline? Time is not a concept for me.
See, and that even comes through in your book because of the issues.
That's why we got people who can play with time, because if I mess up, it's like, oh, he just played with time. That's what it is. He manipulated time. There it is. Plot hole fixed.
I can't. This hurts my stomach too much.
Oh, God.
It hurts.
Also, Vivi came in. Hello. Welcome. Thank you.
I'm joking.
But yeah.
So now every time you got a time shift or something in your book, I'll be like, oh, she had a plot hole.
She sure did. She surely sat at this computer for about 45 minutes trying to be like, wait a second, if this happens on this day, and this happens on that day, what time of day is it? Does this make sense? Because you can't tell. What I don't want is anime logic in my book, where it's like, okay, this planet's going to blow up in 15 minutes, and 6 months later, we still have 10 minutes left on this clock. Like, that doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. And if you guys have ever seen Dragon Ball Z, that is a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Oh, I haven't, but it's still funny.
Okay. That being said, you guys, would really appreciate it if you guys would support the book however you can. And for those of you who have gotten the book, I truly hope that you enjoy it. I poured my heart into it. I really did. So hopefully you enjoy Brandi's journey. Hopefully you enjoy the stuff that she's going through. She's going through a lot. She's going through a lot.
Yeah.
Also, if you have any type of mother issues, I hope you also have a very good therapist. Because they will apparently be touched on in this book. I did not know that until someone messaged me and she was like, I wasn't ready. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I did not realize. This was just the drama.
It didn't bother me. But Chelsea did tell me I was disrespectful, y'all.
She is. Y'all see her on this chat?
Because, no, it's not even that. I asked her when the next book was coming out, and she said that I was disrespectful.
We're literally here celebrating the release of the second one. And here she come. When's the third one coming out? Look, man. We just got here. Like, can you imagine showing up to somebody's party and being like, so, just out of curiosity, like, imagine showing up to someone's baby shower. The baby literally just got here. And you're like, so when you're having another one? Wait a second.
First of all, that's how much you know, because baby showers always happen.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Baby shower doesn't matter. Birthday, showing up at the hospital. Baby is still swaddled and don't even have melanin yet. And you're like, when are you having another one? Like, I'm still getting stitches, homie. Like, chill out.
Dio's in the house.
Oh. Hey, welcome.
Yeah. And thank you for the birthday wishes. And thank you for the release day wishes.
Thank you.
But I still want to know when the next book is coming out.
Okay. So do a lot of people. I can't help you. Because what you not going to trick me into doing is agreeing to a release date. Hell no.
Release
no. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I reject it. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
How about my
Absolutely not.
anniversary? My anniversary is September 4th. How about that? Can you get us to it by September 4th? 6 days from today.
See how she throwing out dates and I already said no? I feel like I'm a teacher again. Like, Miss Lockhart, can we go to the computer lab? No. What about after lunch? No. What about before recess? I don't understand why you're proposing options. But I already said no. It wasn't a discussion.
They thought you meant no for that moment.
It'll come out in the future.
Look, DL said later.
In the future, okay? Hopefully your future self will get to get in a DeLorean and come find out what happened. And let you know and fill in the gaps for you.
Oh, man.
I'm working on it.
I need a CL more to the future. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm working on it, and it will be coming out within a reasonable time frame. But what I'm not doing ever again is saying that the book is coming out on a certain day, and I have not written it yet. Because the way I was stressed, y'all saw me on these streams looking deranged.
You got it done, and look how wonderful it is. I think it's a good.
Okay.
The list says, let me be your book release date muse. Yes, because look at how wonderful this came out.
Beautiful. Y'all, okay. I want to know how many of y'all was in here on these streams. I know La was here, and I know Ben was here when I was on these streams.
On some of them.
11 o'clock at night, looking deranged with my eye twitching, and like, oh my God. And I'm freaking out, and I'm not even making sense. Nah.
I was in the daytime ones.
You wasn't in the nighttime ones. I was just, gotta get it done. Look how like I should be in a damn thriller video. Like, let's go.
But it worked. I think you should just.
And then I got so delusional, so unhinged. I was like, great, I'm done. Let me send it to beta readers. I didn't even read the whole thing through. I didn't even go through it. I didn't even follow the process. And I was so embarrassed when I was like, oh my God, I sent this to people? And then I had to retract it. I'm in people's emails like, oh my God, don't read the book. Let me redo it. And
She actually went through. Was it you that you went through and started all over again?
I rewrote this book 3 times. Sure did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how stressful that is when you have a release date that people already know about, and you're like, ooh, the book comes out in 3 months. Let me go back to the beginning. You know, that's a little stressful. A little high blood pressure inducing.
You can just tell people, look, it's delayed. That's the beauty of being an indie author. If you have to delay it, you delay it.
Okay, but that's so bad for marketing when you already have a release date and you have pre-orders and
it happens.
Okay, but it's not. But the thing is, I still have another book in this series to sell. Like, I'm not trying to have to give people a bad experience, you know. But it's okay. Everything happened. Everything's good. And even if I do have a release date in my mind, I'm not saying it until the book is written, because no, absolutely not.
Side note, I saw an article today, the top 20 HBCUs, and Howard was first and A&T was second.
Hey. It's only because somebody who went to Howard probably made that list. It's okay.
Probably because they made Hampton 8, so. Saying.
A&T is the best HBCU in the land. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Your eyes, yes.
You didn't even make the top 5, homie.
That list was rigged.
See how she was gagged. She had nothing to say to that.
I hate you. Oh, Ben said, no, that's unprofessional. Hey, stuff happens. I have seen many an indie author who is a good indie author that had been like, look, stuff happened. And
no, I mean, like, if stuff
don't be really coming up here with no Aggie pride. Yeah.
Aggie pride. Hey. Anyway, but no, like,
Aggie born and Aggie bred. And when I die,
I'll be Aggie dead. Sure enough, will be. Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Hanging up on me now. Deborah Brenda up here talking about Aggie pride too.
She went to A&T. When I tell you, I just need y'all to know, if y'all are in the chat, Deborah Great is my mother, okay? And my mother and my father and 2 of my aunts all graduated from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. So
I got Aggies. 2 of my cousins are Aggies, and they met their husbands at A&T. So
it's a great place. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful campus. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I mean, whenever you see HBCUs, I mean, the entire Drumline movie was really based off of A&T, just throwing that out there. But, you know, it's...
Okay.
Anywho, Aggie born. Both my parents are Aggies, Aggie bred. When I tell you that growing up, our carpet was blue and our walls were gold, it was like, I'm not making that up. That's a real fact. Like, I would want either me or my brother was going to A&T. He did not. Therefore, as the youngest, I had a duty to fulfill.
You're going. There's no option.
And when I die, I will be Aggie dead.
Oh, Lord.
Anywho.
Shouldn't have even said nothing.
I'm just saying, you love this book. It's written by an Aggie. So A&T clearly did something right. Clearly did something right.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
Thank you. Oh, but yeah, I'm so excited for this, you guys. When I tell you, I worked so hard on this book, and so seeing people love it. And honestly, I talked about this on an upcoming video blog, whatever. Upcoming video, because next week I am going on vacation, so the channel is not. There's not going to be a live next week. But that means
you
huh?
taking me with you.
No, I'm not. So, that being said, I'm talking about on my upcoming video. But there's a bookstagrammer who she posted a review of the book, and when I tell y'all, I was so moved. Like, I about sat here and cried because she read it, and she was like, yo, I love the second book even more than I love the first. And she had already given a glowing review of the first book and had rated it 5 stars. So I'm just like, how is that even possible? And y'all know it's serious. Like, people are never like, oh, the first book is better than the second book is better than the first. They're always like, the first book is like the best book. And then you have the other ones that kind of wrap up the story. So for someone to be like, nah, the second book is better. I'm like, what? Is it? Is it? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep. It is.
Not you agreeing. What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is. But I'm still going back to the fact that she just said, nope, she ain't taking me on her vacation, and then left me to deal with my feelings.
I don't know what to tell you.
She's just like, nope, I'm not. And went on with the rest of, like, didn't even say, I'm sorry, Audra, maybe next time. She's like, nope, I'm not.
The way my life is set up, I don't even get to take breaks, man. Like, my breaks are like, oh, I'm gonna give myself an hour to relax. You see me, I will be on here half dead and dying and just be like, we got stuff to do. So, when I'm taking this break, I'm not even gonna be any good company to Ben. I'm gonna be sitting on the couch, playing my Switch, minding my business. The way we're gonna be doing separate things together.
I can't.
But I'm excited. I also get to go see, a couple of things that I did want to talk about because I have to actually make posts about this. So if you guys follow me or pay attention, also RC Scott is here. Hello, welcome. So glad that you can make it. If you guys have been following my social media or you are tuned into Resist Booksellers, which you should absolutely be because they are a Black-owned bookstore up in Petersburg, Virginia, and they are dope. I told you guys that I'm going to be doing a book signing there, and it was supposed to be on September 2nd. Unfortunately, emergencies happened, and it got moved to September 30th. So, as of right now, I will be at the Book Bar Lit Fest on September 16th. It'll be at the Hilton up in Richmond, Virginia. And it's not going to just be me. It'll be me, Jessica Cage, Nia Davenport. There's like a whole slew of authors. Those two are on my mind because I know I'm going to be on a panel with them. There's also VIP lunch, which I think may be sold out at this point, but check the website, where you get to talk and hang out with us. And on the 30th, I'm going to be signing books for We Are Dying Gods at Resist Bookseller. And then the weekend after that, y'all, I don't know why I'm so hyped, but I get to go to my mom's social club, and I call it her old lady social club because I love her and she's a little old lady now, and because she's retired. And I get to go to her social club, and they all got the book. I get to do a little book signing and a book club, a little introduction. I'm so excited. So, yeah.
Okay, pause.
Uh-huh.
Because aren't your mama and I near the same age? How you gonna call her old? That's calling me
My
old.
mom's older than you.
How old is your mama?
I can't disclose that on the internet. I don't think she would appreciate that.
I'm 53.
Yeah, my mom is older than you.
By a lot or a little?
Enough. No, like, I'm not being funny. Like, I'm so serious right now. Like, enough.
Don't be calling us old. If she's still in the 50s, then you calling me old if you calling her old.
I will tell you this, that my parents collect Social Security checks. So, her little old lady social club.
I hate Chelsea so much, y'all. I don't understand how I can love and hate somebody all in the same breath. But I do. I understand the word when people say I have a love-hate relationship. That's how I feel about Chelsea. I'll be loving and hating her ass all at the same time.
You love me. You can't wait to meet me in person. It's going to be great.
I can't. I absolutely can't. I'm excited for it. I thought I was going to get to see you on September 2nd, but...
Yeah,
well.
September 30th. I'm still coming. It's going to be great. Are you coming to the book bar festival on the 16th?
I hadn't thought about it. I might.
I will be in Richmond on that day, and then I'll be in Petersburg 2 weekends after that.
Your mom said thanks for the lookout.
Yeah. That's her information to disclose.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm just saying I was trying to defend you, mommy, because she called you old.
She loves it. I say it with so much love. She likes being a little old lady. She's made it this far.
I don't want to be old. I just want to be able to move and not have my bones creak. I'm like, I am 53. This is ridiculous. I'll be doing Dance with Joe and she be doing some moves. I'm like, yeah, Joe, okay, now you just playing right now.
You know what? We don't go and get on Joe right now.
She be tearing me up. Like, ma'am, I need some videos for people who are of an advanced age, whose knees don't work like that, okay?
You ain't that advanced, homie. You got like another 50 years before you can start saying that.
I'd be 100 at that point. What the hell are you talking about? I appreciate you, though.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm just saying, the way I am used to old people, like, not trying to be funny, but the people that I'm used to just live a really long time. So I'm just like, 50, homie, you still young. You still got time. Like,
okay, well, I'll take that. I hope I do live a long time. For real.
I feel like my grandma's like in her 80s, so she's still just ripping and running between North Carolina, South Carolina. She helps the old people. She called the old people. And I love that for her. She's not one of them.
I need to be that way.
She got to call and check on the old people.
Somebody put my knees and my hips that, though, please. Just saying.
That means...
That being said, I'm getting her a shirt that says that and one that says yada yada yada. I'm gonna have them sent to her. And so y'all know, I had her sent. Of course, my brain always works too late. I had her and Ben. I made shirts for them with the "We Are Dying Gods," and it's really cool. At least I think it is. But now I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna get the shirts. I'm gonna do yada yada yada. And that being said, and send them to her for her birthday.
I can't say nothing.
It's easy to remember because it's my oldest son's birthday. They are almost the exact same age.
Hey, I'm a little bit older. I got here first.
Here. I said almost. That's almost.
In the meantime and in between time, not y'all coming for me.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I should get that one too. But that being said, is her number one. I think.
I mean, I said what I said, so I'm going from point A to point B. I want you to follow me. I want you to follow me. Come with me as we talk.
Linear thoughts.
Linear thoughts. I'm sorry, y'all. We ain't got no good sense. I'm just really excited about this whole book, about this whole process. Oh, I'm so glad that it's out in the world. I'm so glad that people can pick it up. And also, hopefully this means something to you guys, but it's not a long fantasy. Like, it's not a chunker. It's not a tome. So pick it up, get into it. Hope you enjoy it. Also, if you haven't seen the naked version of the book, it looks like this. So
It's really pretty.
it's pretty. I think it's pretty.
Really pretty. And it goes all the way around. It wraps.
And I also it's slightly different from the first one too. So don't think that it's just the crown. Like no, each crown for each book is actually individually drawn. So there's that. But yeah.
Yep.
That being said, I ain't gonna be shamed into not talking. Does anyone have any burning questions or anything they want to ask?
I can't because Z peoples. I need questions. I have.
Let's see here. Are you gonna do the Melanin Spotlight? The Melanin Spotlight is We Are Dying Gods.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Ben?
If you're unsure what the book is about, the back of the book reads, when you pray to the goddess, do not ask her for mercy. From the ruins of Freya's temple, a new era of gods have risen. Carrying the power of those who came before them, they're tasked with doing what their predecessors could not, protecting the realm from the time beings who want to see it destroyed. It's an impossible task that leaves them with no room for failure. But when their greatest enemy offers to become their ally, offering up Freya's darkest secrets in exchange for their trust, Brandi begins to question who it is they should be protecting the realm from, the time beings or the gods. Weighed down with more questions than answers, Brandi chooses the path of greatest destruction. She'll lead the rebellion against the queendom, have Sarah bid for the throne, and escort Adam Burtnall to the gods herself. And anyone who defies her will learn what it means to face the true wrath of a god.
Yup. Because they did.
So yeah, that is what the book is about. I am grateful for past Chelsea for coming up with that summary, because the way I have absolutely no idea where that came from or why it worked out. That's where we're at, but that is what the book is about, and it's actually extremely accurate.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all don't play with Brandi, okay? Don't play with Brandi.
Yeah,
because Brandi will. She's so bad, she don't even have to do it herself anymore.
You know,
that's all I'm saying about that.
To be fair, she never had to do it herself, even in the first book.
I mean, but she did. Now she don't.
Just saying. Would there be an audiobook? No pressure, just wondering. You know what? Let's talk about that, you guys. Let's talk about that, because I've gotten that question about 6, 8, 15 million 11 times over there last couple of days. How do we
go from 6 to 15 million? Please tell me.
15, 11 times.
That's a large hop, ma'am. That's a large hop.
Don't do my math like that, okay? We already been through this.
I'm just masking. Oh, so that was a time loop. We messed with time.
Time, right there, math, numbers. Look, man. Unless you asking me for a derivative of something, I can't help you. All right?
How the hell you gonna know a derivative and not?
Because you know what? Calculus ain't got no numbers in it. It's nothing but letters. It ain't nothing but letters.
Still math.
It's letters, though. It's when you actually start trying to get calculations out of me that's the problem. Because you know what? You know what the calculator is for? It's for the simple calculation, so you don't have to live with that in your mind, okay? You need to know the process, not the answer, okay? There's a difference, okay? Because if you know the process, you can always get to the answer. That's the point.
Anyway. Clearly, she passed calculus, and I did not.
I passed AP calculus, actually. That's not the point. We're not here to
No, that is the point. That is the point, ma'am. Because I failed calculus, and you up here talk about if it's a calculus, I can do calculus. I can't do simple math, ma'am. That don't make no sense to me. Just saying.
Well,
how you put 8 before 7, and your ass can do advanced calculus?
Because calculus doesn't have numbers. I keep telling you that.
My brain doesn't get that, because calculus is some complicated ass shit. That means you are really, really, really smart.
I don't know, because like the entire quadratic formula is like the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of 4ac plus 3ac all over 2a. Like there are like 3 numbers in that entire equation. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's the Pythagorean theorem. Ain't no numbers in there at all whatsoever. Y equals mx plus b is a line. Like there are no numbers.
The exponent is a number. The exponent is a number.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a 2.
But if you just put the bracket,
squared.
But you can just put the bracket. Like you don't have to.
I said you're making my nose run. And you making my hot flashes flare up.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. She asked me about audiobooks and you got me out here quoting equations to you. Anyway, the audiobook. I would like to get one, but the audiobook, I'm be transparent. The audiobook is like $3,000. I do not have $3,000 at this current moment. I sprang for it for the book one because I wanted everyone to have access to book one, but for book two, you may have to find a friend to read it to you.
Or put it on your Kindle and do that reading thing.
Yeah, there are a couple of things. I am considering doing a Kickstarter in October. So if you would like support, and I'm not talking about, oh my God, Chelsea, I would totally support. I mean, like, no, put your money where your mouth is kind of support. If you would be willing to, let me know. Because if I can have some help with it, I will absolutely get it done. I already have the narrator. I know that she has time in her schedule. I already have the company. The book is already edited, ready to go. So yeah, just let me know. Because like I said, it's $3,000. So it's not, for a collective, it's not impossible, but for an individual, it's a little steep. Either that, or Chelsea's going to be sitting here playing and be like, and just being over here like, and uploading it to Patreon.
I can see it with you. I could do Freya's part or Brandi's part.
So yeah, I'm just be over here like, okay, I'm looking to Mike. In every generation, the goddess shall be more. I don't even know what I wrote. So there we go.
I want to be one of the shaders, so I can say tiny human. All I want.
There's only one shader who calls her a tiny human.
I know. I just want to be. I want to be the shader. I want to call people tiny human.
But yeah, that's understandable. Whatever option. Okay. I will let you guys know. I will keep you updated. Cause like I said, you're definitely not the first person to ask me, but I would really be embarrassed if I was just like, hey, you guys, if I get an exact number from the audio producer, cause it's just shy of $3,000 based off of how long We Are the Origin was. Cause these books, We Are Dying Gods and We Are the Origin, are almost the exact same word count. So I'm assuming it's going to be pretty much the exact same price. So based off of what it was last time, I don't want y'all to be like, yeah, Chelsea, we got you, and then like I get like $5 raised because my mom donated, So
I'll donate.
I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I also might do some merchandise, some swag for the book. Audra got me thinking about it, and then we talked about it at my author council, so that might be a thing in the future, possibly.
Why did you always make the when Freya talked in bold?
Because she's talking in the God tongue.
Ah, okay. See, okay.
No. So, same as the first book, but yeah. So the gods talk in the God tongue, and nobody else does because it's not necessary.
Yeah,
it's a little extra. And also, I didn't want the entire book to be in bold. Design aspects. But shout out to people who really be out here making a whole nother language in their book. I'm not that person. I'm going to just put it in italics and tell you it's something different. Okay.
I need to make some words for your... I need to make up a language for your book.
How about it?
Need to do it.
Who?
ChatGPT. I'm gonna go on ChatGPT.
Please do not put my book into ChatGPT.
No, I'm gonna ask it to make me a language. I'm gonna give it the book summary of your book. I'll be like, make me a language for the gods in this book, and I'm gonna see what it comes up with. Just saying.
I'm not gonna stop you from being great, man. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to see what it comes up with.
In the meantime, I'm going to be working on book 3 and another project, which I have been talking about with my author council. Can I tell you guys here? Y'all are at the live, so I feel like I should be able to tell you. A&T, love it. Y'all know I'm Aggie born, Aggie bred. We've discussed that. So, next book is going to be based at an HBCU, but a fantasy one. So, it's going to be a magical black college. And I'm excited. because I ran the okay, so y'all know, if y'all are listening to this, y'all have probably been to my channel before, so you know exactly what I mean when I'm about to say this, right? Y'all know how Ben be so mean to me about my writing ideas, and I ran this one by him, and he was like, "Oh, that sounds really good, actually." So I'm excited about it. So yeah, there's gonna be magic, murder, mayhem, and black girls who aren't all that nice but educated. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Why are you looking at me like that, homie?
I want a book. That sounds amazing.
Oh, thank you. I've started writing it. It's so good. So far, so good.
I want it.
Thank you. I'm excited.
That one, I want an arc of.
Okay. Where there's only like 3,000 words in the entire book right now, so that's gonna have to wait. But yeah,
I understand. I'm just putting in my request.
okay. Also, Amanda is here. Hello, welcome, love.
What's up, Amanda?
So,
La
yeah.
says she can confirm.
Love La. I love her so much.
La. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do.
I need y'all to know, completely random, and y'all probably don't care, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, right? Before we start wrapping up. I need you to know that we were watching this anime called Skip and Loafer, and in it, they had a school festival, and if you watch anime, then you know what a school festival is, and they put on a play, and in the play, they were doing a Japanese version of The Sound of Music, and when I saw it, I was just like, I have lived for this moment. Culture, man. Cross-culture. And I was just like, I know exactly what scene they're acting out. I know what they're saying. I don't even need the subtitle. I've seen that movie so many times. Okay. That being said, you guys, we have been on this live for a little over an hour.
That's why you need the shirt.
What?
That's why you need the shirt.
You know what? I'm about sick of Audra because she being mean to me.
No, you're not. You love me.
I do, but also she being mean to me for no reason, making fun of me in
being
a way
mean. I just pointed it out that you need the shirt.
Anywho,
right now, let me go in this camera right now and make this shirt.
Anywho, okay. We're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. So for those of you who are coming in at the last moments, We Are Dying Gods is out today. It is about a group of assassins who have to work together to save the realm and their gods from destruction. There are hardbacks. It's a series. So, We Are the Origin. Read this one first. We Are Dying Gods. Read this one second. Have a good time with it. Enjoy it. And if you are one of those people who are like, Chelsea, I want to help support. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. If you'd like to go to Goodreads, Amazon, Storygraph, leave a review. You don't even have to type nothing. You ain't even got to do the typey. You could just be like, 5 stars. Whatever. Be honest and you're ready. I mean, you don't have to give it 5 stars. You could give it 5 stars. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you could rate the book, share it, tell people about it.
Give it 5 stars. If you don't, I don't know if I could be your friend.
It'll help me out so much. So that also requested at your local library. That's also something totally free that you can do, and the library will pay for it, and they usually buy multiple copies of the book, so that helps support as well. And like I said, it helps move my book up the Ingram Spark ranking so more people find it. I will be in Richmond in September on the 16th for the Lit Fest, and on the 30th signing books at Resist Booksellers. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And if you're like, oh my God, Chelsea, I know this platform which you'd be great on, let them know about me. Tell them to contact me because I'm totally open to doing interviews and stuff. So, that being said, that's it. You guys, there are links in the description box for everything. And if you would like to support me as an author and a podcaster and all the creative things that I do, for sure check out my Patreon. There are 2. The first one is Written in Melanin, which is for the Melanin Library. The other one is Lockhart, which is for me, which is where you get all of the exclusive stuff about the magical HBCU I just told you about. Yeah. That's updates for that is going to be in my Patreon. So for patreon.com/CM Lockhart. And if I do the thing with the audiobook where I record myself reading it and acting, because I don't know if y'all know that I actually can do voices. Like that was going to be my second career if writing didn't work out, I was going to try to be a voice actress. So,
I can totally see that.
yeah, I'm going to be putting that in the Patreon as well if I do it. So, that being said, for real, that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Audra, did you have anything you want to add before I sign this out?
Tomorrow, I'm recording the 150th episode of Between the Reads.
Yay! And I'm going to be there.
Yes! She's going to be there because it's the Rants and Rambles episode. And it's going to be fun. And we're probably going to try and talk about her book a little bit there. And we got some other stuff we're going to talk about. And I have a virtual live audience of 8 people right now.
Ew. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait. Also, I am going on Audra's podcast, Between the Reads, for a proper interview on September 20th, I want to say. I don't have my calendar pulled up. But
something like that, yeah.
So, it's not going to be out on September 20th, but
Nope.
I'll be recording it. So,
Mm-hmm.
that being said, make sure you read the book. Make sure you read the book beforehand, because in that conversation we'll probably absolutely be delving into spoilers.
No, I'm not going into spoilers. I told you, because I want people to be able to read. My whole point is trying to get people to read the book, so I ain't gonna be no spoilers. So I have to figure out some really original questions to ask you.
Okay, well, I guess the spoiler convo will happen in a private conversation or something. I don't know. I feel like we should have it, though. Maybe I can record it and put it on the YouTube channel for later.
And how you gonna keep people from...
I'm gonna tell them it's a spoiler conversation. Like, enter at your own risk. What? Like, I don't know. There are some people who are like me, where it's just like, I like to know the spoilers. I want to know what I'm getting into.
But I don't want to, because I want people to buy the book. And if we go into too much, then they can be like, I don't need to buy the book.
We will discuss this off camera, and that being
We ain't discussing nothing off camera, because I have decided what my show is going to be about, and you going to answer the questions, and that's that.
Y'all see how she be threatening me?
Ain't a threat, it's a promise.
See?
I'm just saying.
Y'all see what I be putting up with? Anywho, y'all, this has been fun. Thank y'all so much for showing up, for supporting my book, for purchasing it. Like I said, Pat, Bianca, if y'all are still here, make sure that you send me your emails so I can get you copies of your ebook. And also, if you haven't already purchased the book and you're like, I want the physical copy, I do still have boxes, do still have paperbacks, I still do have hardbacks. And if you purchase anything from my site directly, cmlockhart.com or shop.writteninmelanin.com, it will come with the ebook. So you'll get 2 copies of the book for the price of 1. So that's that. We're done. I'm not going to keep you guys here. Hope you guys have a lovely, amazing, beautiful Tuesday. Please tell the entire internet about my book today. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, until next time, you guys, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye, you guys.
Bye, you guys.